Hey everybody, welcome to Lesser Saints Discord every Friday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am Jables. With me as always, Rimshee and Scooter, aka Sir's Watching.
Okay,
Just
we've
have
got
to start
three.
the shit early, don't you?
Yeah.
We've got three people following. Suddenly, all Hoss.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
not sure what to make of that.
Seems suspicious.
Just a bit suspicious.
I didn't know our audience demographic overlapped with Bonanza fans.
Hoss00312, and then it's underscore raid underscore got underscore you and underscore.
Bars? Maybe
Yeah,
Haas,
just a bunch
maybe Haas has got bars.
I don't know.
I could see Haas in a bar.
Not the kind of bars I was talking about.
I can see him in those bars too.
Well, we have a Dina and a Mickey so far. It does say crab is floating around somewhere, though.
That's fine,
Krabby
I'll yell at
Patty
him
is a
again.
Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
We
So, how's your
are
guys'
so
week?
prepared. Oh, my week was wonderful. Loss of sleep. I turned 33 this week. And on that same day, I signed a shit ton of paperwork for purchase of a home.
Nice.
Very nice.
We close on
hi,
Tuesday.
Cats. That's great.
Yeah, congrats. Double congrats.
Yeah, but that means that I may have to leave work early to make it to the show on time on Fridays after the 26th.
Okay.
Damn. Fatherhood and homeownership. You're just putting on all the mature pants lately.
I don't do half measures.
What the fuck
Yeah,
do you
no,
call this
within a-
show?
within a
Hey, there's a difference between I and we. We definitely do half measures. I don't.
What's this we shit,
Well,
asshole? You do all the production.
Yeah,
Rimshee,
Jable.
within a year, you just went, married, kid, house, done. Married. No.
Oh, did I
married,
tell
kid,
you there's another one on the way?
house. No, you didn't.
That's because it's not true.
Okay, I was like, wow, that's pretty sin. Not even sure she
Still,
can get
man,
pregnant yet.
That's military efficiency.
Yeah.
It's my military efficiency combined with my German efficiency. Both are lies.
Did we talk about the rollerblade guy last week?
What rollerblade guy?
Yes, we did cover it.
Okay.
Because
The one that
Addy was
invading
going
the-
nuts in the chat about who it was, and
We did go over the elephants, right? Oh, and then the chimpanzee that had an affair with a lady.
which
Yeah,
was
we did.
bullshit. That headline was a lie.
Yeah.
Big easy reach life.
Go away! There we go.
I didn't do that one. Sorry, guys. When I asked Rimshee what we went over last week, and he said we just went over this one thing.
I
was
asked
like,
you.
Okay.
I asked you.
No, I asked you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Don't believe me right now, because I have no sense of time. I have a kid that has kept me up from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. the past couple of nights. And then last night he decides to sleep through that time, and the wife and I are thinking, oh, we'll be able to get some sleep. No. We can't sleep.
Yeah. So you got to take it in shifts.
Great. Are we gonna get raided by Haas?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it depends on the raid.
Oh, another follow from Haas00312_returns. I don't
Yeah,
like this. This seems suspicious.
Neither
Yeah.
do we, crap.
Just be ready to ban his candy-livered ass.
All 4, 5.
All however many of them there actually are.
Yeah. But give him a chance,
Yeah.
as always. So let's talk about ducks.
I don't want to try twins, Dina. Fuck!
You want to
Sure,
read
you
this
got
Scooter?
ducks.
I've got it up. Give me a moment to actually flop it over.
Okay.
And that's the wrong thing.
idiot.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. What the fuck did you do?
I don't know. It's being dumb.
Went to the wrong.
There. Now we go.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Sir.
Me? What the fuck did I do?
No. Those are two separate sentences.
Anyway. Coming to us from CNN.com. You bloody fool! Duck mimics human sound during matings display. Oh my god.
Yeah.
An Australian musk duck has been recorded saying, "You bloody fool!" in the first documented instance of the species mimicking human speech. Oh god, they're learning.
Yeah. Hence the title.
Well, it's Australian. That's full of nope.
A hand-reared male ripper was recorded imitating the phrase during a courtship display, according to a study published Monday. The author said he could have learned it from his caretaker.
Yeah.
The Australian musk duck demonstrates an unexpected and impressive ability for vocal learning, the study said. The report also details how Ripper imitated the sound of a door opening and closing. Oh my god, can you imagine how annoying that would get after a while?
Well, there's like one bird out there that can mimic just about any sound. And it like does machine gun sounds from movies and shit. It's pretty interesting.
I believe it's mockingbirds. They can mimic a whole host of shit. There are many species of ducks and geese that are bred in captivity, and there haven't been any reports of them showing an ability to mimic human sounds, study author Carrollton Kate told CNN on Tuesday. It's quite exceptional.
It's a lyrebird. That
It's quite exceptional, then, to come across a species which apparently has the ability to mimic these sounds, he said. Songbirds, parrots, and hummingbirds are known to exhibit this vocal learning ability.
Hummingbirds, really?
I didn't even know hummingbirds made sounds.
Yeah!
They do. They make like this little squeaking noise.
I didn't know they could mimic human vocal.
But this is the first fully documented instance of a musk duck's exhibiting local learning, said Kate, a researcher and professor of animal behavior at the Institute of Biology, Leiden, at Leiden University, the Netherlands. It's not exactly a human voice, but very voice-like, he said. It's mimicking quite well. Oh, they have a recording of this.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. That is special.
Yeah. Sounds like an Australian ghost.
I like how it like puts emphasis on the O's. It's like, you bloody fool.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was gonna make it into a song near the end there.
A rap song?
Hey, Dina subscribed to Tier 1 for 6 months in advance.
Thank you, Dina.
For a total of 16 months. Thanks, Dina.
Some species are better mimics than musk ducks, but there are many songbirds and parrots that are worse at copying, added Kate. Ripper was hand-reared at Tidbinbilla Nature Reserve near Canberra, Australia, where the recordings were made in 1987 by now-retired ornithologist Peter J. Fulger, who was formerly at the Division of Ecosystem Sciences at the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organization. Wait, this recording is from 1987?
Yeah, I guess.
Just and they're just now talking about this?
Yeah. This article came out 3 days ago.
Huh.
Maybe it didn't release it. Just kind of had it.
I don't know, man. Like, if I discovered a talking duck, I'd be talking about that shit.
Yeah, I teach it to order beer and say put it on my bill.
Oh, so it wasn't explored until recently.
Okay.
It was talked about, but it wasn't explored.
Interesting. Well,
maybe that was the last thing the guy heard before he died. It's just the duck going, "You bloody fool."
That's why he died.
Stabbed him.
You forgot my breakfast this morning.
You bloody fool.
While some observations of musk ducks mimicking human sounds were documented in Australian bird journals, they never made it to the scientific community that studies vocal learning, Kate explained. The recordings were made during displays to attract a mate that combined sounds and physical movements such as splashing in the water. In the recordings, Ripper appeared to imitate the sound of a door a few meters from the sink he was kept in for a few weeks after he was born, as well what sounds like, "You bloody fool." The last word could be either fool or food, Tin Kate said. I'm going with fool because that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I pity the fool. The fool.
It's in the ear of the beholder, so to speak, he said, explaining that it was likely a phrase Ripper heard repeatedly from his caretaker. Man, somebody must have been fucking up constantly around that house.
Mm-hmm.
In a separate recording made in 2000, a second male duck at Tidbinbilla appears to imitate a Pacific black duck. Is that the duck version of blackface?
No, it's more akin to like a white guy doing a cartoon black guy.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
What the fuck? Related article. Scientists teach finches new songs by implanting singing lessons in their brains.
What?
That's some mad science shit right there.
I think that one's next.
Yeah.
Musk ducks live in two separate areas. I don't give a shit about any of that. Yeah,
there's
that's,
more.
that's
Hey,
pretty
we're
much the end of
exploring
the
this
article.
possibility, guys. And
Basically, they're saying wild musk ducks are unlikely to imitate human sounds. So,
Yeah.
This is probably something that'll only be seen in captive birds.
yeah. Well, that's cool. Rimshee, you want to take this new one since you discovered it?
Scientists teach finches new songs by implanting singing lessons in their brains. Scientists have artificially altered the song of young birds by implanting song memories into their brains with light pulses.
What, do they hold the fucking bird's eyes open like Clockwork Orange?
I hope so. that'd be God damn.
Stop, make it stop!
You need to find somebody that like draws cartoons and stuff. Somebody draw a cartoon of that, or find somebody that can draw a cartoon of that. Where's Caffeine Tweaker when you need her?
Where's Brainwash? Brainwash could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, in a discovery which may lead to developments in the treatment of humans with speech difficulties. So yeah, this could lead to Clockwork Orange.
I was going to say, now I don't know if I like where this is going.
Yeah, but instead of torture, it's to help somebody with a speech impediment.
The research team at the University of Texas Southwestern, UTSW, the fighting disease.
What?
Don't worry about it. Whose findings were published in the journal Science, chose to use male zebra finches in their experiments because the vocal development of the Australian species is similar to that of humans.
Australia again!
No wonder it's related. The team used light pulses to activate a circuit of neurons in the bird's brain. Bird brains. In a relatively new process called optogenetics. This allowed the young finches to learn parts of song which they were not taught by their parents. It is hoped the findings will yield clues on where to look in the human brain to improve our understanding of conditions which affect language, like autism. Todd Roberts, a neuroscientist who conducted the research at the UTSW's O'Donnell Brain Institute, said in a press release, This is the first time we have confirmed brain regions that encode behavior goal memories. Those memories... Fuck that, I'm not doing the voice anymore. Those memories that guide us when we want to intimidate anything from speech to learning the piano.
I mean, I'd be intimidated if somebody was trying to change my brain with light pulses. That are very confused. Oh no, where'd
Yeah.
Rimshee go?
I don't know.
I'm here.
Barely.
Yeah. Yeah, barely. I'm trying to remember where I was. The findings enabled us to implant these memories into the birds and guide the learning of their song. Roberts added that he and his colleagues did not teach the birds all they needed to know. Instead, they encoded memories into the young birds which taught them syllables of song. The longer the light exposure, the longer the note. Stressing it was just one piece of the larger puzzles, Roberts said. If we figure out those other pathways, we could hypothetically teach a bird to sing its song without any interaction from its father. But we're a long way from being able to do that. The two regions of the brain which the research focused on were the nucleus interfacialis, however that's pronounced.
Interfacialis.
That one. And the higher vocal center, a key area of the brain in songbirds. The scientists found that the encoded memories were formed in the NLF, but were then shared elsewhere. When communication between the NLF and the HVC was shut off prior to the finches being tutored, the birds were not able to copy the song.
Alright.
And that's it.
Tutoring. That's what we're calling it.
But that's from 2009.
2019.
No, that's from 2019.
Shut up. I know.
No,
Brain.
you don't. Obviously.
Seriously, there's a decade of difference there, pal.
It's the same thing. Just a decade
No.
apart. Don't worry about it.
It feels like the same thing because like this last year and a half feels like a decade, but it's not. It's really not.
Yeah. I can kind of see where you're coming from, Crab and Dina, that it seems a little ethically dubious.
Rimshee does not need a nap. Rimshee needs alcohol. I'll be right back.
Ooh. This show's about to get real fun.
Oh boy.
Alright. So,
Damn it, Canuck.
Canuck, you can only
So,
milk
what?
that for so long. Stop.
Yeah, we get it. You bonked your head. Get over it.
You fucking do. I broke my arm 20 years ago. Fuck you. So, if you will, while Rimshee's grabbing his stuff, did you see the latest article that I just posted?
In a live show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping to read this one too.
Oh, I'll let you read it if you want. I don't mind.
Alright, I settled for water. I might go back and get root beer. I'm not entirely sure yet, but for right now, I settled for water.
Oh, I wish
I thought
had
you were going to
root
get
beer.
scotch.
Fuck.
I considered it. That didn't go well last time I did that.
Okay, so strap in, everybody, because things are about to get really gross.
Gross. Maybe.
What's up?
Let's talk about alternative medicine.
Coming to us from TimesNowNews.com. Shocking. You should be ashamed of yourself. Man inserts 20-centimeter eel into rectum to relieve constipation. It enters his abdomen.
What the hell is 20 centimeters?
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Sorry, I forget my number pad set up for soundboard. My bad.
I wish this was a joke.
That's nearly 8 inches.
The Chinese man inserted a 20-centimeter eel into his rectum via his anus to cure constipation. The desperate attempt to relieve bowel issues nearly took his life as the eel entered his abdomen.
Yeah.
Too bad it didn't get a chance to finish the job.
Jingzhou Jiangshu, a man in China inserted a 20-centimeter long eel into his rectum from his anus in a desperate attempt to relieve his constipation. The eel managed to enter his abdomen, threatening his life. The shocking incident was reported from Jingshu.
Hold on, I'm just thinking about the eel inside his abdomen. Come on, give me your wallet or I'll fucking kill you.
The man was inspired by a folk remedy, which says that an eel can help bowel movement. I think they meant you were supposed to eat it.
Well, I mean, it did help him end his constipation. Just not the way he planned.
Well, no, when I heard about this, no, people do this all the time apparently in China. It's like a problem.
So, and this happened basically exactly how I thought it did. However, instead of giving relief from constipation, the eel managed to move from his rectum, tear a hole through the colon, and enter the abdomen. Oh, dear God. This fucker is so lucky he didn't die of septic shock.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, Mando the Panda is watching. Hey, Mando.
He was initially too shy to see the doctor. Shy is not the term here. The term is, I'm a dumb fuck, and I don't want anybody to know that I'm a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
However, after experiencing
shy.
severe pain, he decided to visit the hospital. That's not shyness, Jables, that's shame. Which he should
Shyness,
be ashamed.
shame. They kind of go hand in hand sometimes.
The Global Times reported, the doctor had to conduct surgery to remove the eel. The eel was still alive! Oh my god, it was still alive!
Yeah, just squirming around in his abdomen. Like the baby in Junior.
I hope it ate its I hope it ate his bladder.
It's more like
Maybe.
a fucking chest burster at that point.
I tried to go cute with it, but okay, you can go there too.
We might
You know,
as
my
well.
my
We
wife
have
watched
eels
Alien for
entering
the
people's
first time the
bodies through
other day.
their colons. Your wife
Yeah.
watched
My-
Alien for the first time?
Yeah. She watched it for the first time the other day.
Huh. She must have had an interesting perspective on that after the cesarean.
Actually,
You know what? Good
she
for
was
her.
like, I don't know if this is gonna be scary or if I'm gonna be sitting there going, this is dumb. Turns out it was mostly, this is dumb. But
Aw.
more like, this is 80s
I love
horror.
that movie, though.
Oh no, it's a great movie. It's not as good as the second one.
Hey, Mickey Ficky, gifted tier 1 sub.
I don't agree with that assessment. Also, Alien was released in 1979.
Yeah. Close enough to 80s. Fuck off. No, the second one is pretty decent. It's
It's an entirely different kind of movie. We've had this
that's very
discussion
true.
before.
Yeah.
That is very true. It's a different kind of movie.
Well, are you gonna go through the whole series with Halloween coming up? Just
No.
Yeah, no.
I figured for the movies this Halloween, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the movies of all the actors that died too soon, and try to resurrect them that way. I don't know.
Start with The Dark Knight.
Yeah, start with The Dark Knight. I'm also gonna do Charlie Bartlett for Anton Yelchin. Gonna watch some Whitest Kids You Know for Trevor Moore.
There really are too many people that passed away too soon in the movie industry. None of them died from a fucking eel in the ass, just to be clear.
Wait, we do not know that about Trevor Moore. We know nothing about his death.
I think it's safe to assume.
Well, his friends say it was because he finally was able to self-suck. But I don't believe that. I think that's just the official story that they're trying to spread around to bury the lead on the true events that happened that night.
Oh my god. The related articles. Bizarre.
15.
Doctors remove whole fish from man's rectum after he accidentally sat on it.
Another idiot another idiot. Shocking. Man inserts 15-inch eel into anus to cure constipation.
So, like, how do you accidentally sit on a fish, for one thing? And how does it go up your ass? Also, this one. 7-inch long bottle gets stuck in man's bottom after he uses it to scratch itch.
Yeah, he was scratching an itch, alright.
It just wasn't an itch that could be scratched, if you know what I'm saying.
It's like, somebody really
I'll be
didn't
honest.
learn how to make a good excuse.
Honestly, though, the number of times people go into the ER with something up their ass would either shock you or amuse you. I'm not sure which.
Oh yeah, I've had conversations with an I've had conversations with an ER nurse before. That's yeah, a lot of hairbrushes, surprisingly.
Light bulbs, bottles.
The
Mason
light bulbs.
jars.
The light bulbs one is the light bulbs thing is one that always surprises me because it's very thin glass.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I've
but as
seen what
long
it
as
looks
it's got as long as it has even pressure, it's
Yeah.
evenly distributed and it can take that force. The danger is pulling it out because you have to put pressure at one end and hope that you don't cause damage to the glass. Otherwise, you
I've
have to
seen
go
what
straight into
happens-
surgery.
I've seen what happens when somebody tries to do that with a mason jar. So I wouldn't even attempt with thin glass like that.
Yeah, no.
The fact that it's something you've thought about does not surprise me in the least, actually.
Never said I thought about it. I said I've seen
Obviously,
one
you
thing.
have thought about it.
Well, it's kind of hard not to think about it when you've seen the footage.
Yeah, once you are presented with the scenario, of course I'm gonna think about it. Yeah. I never thought about killing babies until somebody presented a whole scenario with like how many babies could you fight without running out of energy? Answer is a lot.
Depends on the age.
Yeah.
And if
How
you're
many
talking
phys-
babies or if you're including toddlers in that statement.
You know what? Let's go 5-year-olds. How many 5-year-olds do you think you could take on at one time?
I don't think as many as I want to think I can.
Yeah, because their bones are still pretty rubbery, but they got the energy of like an
Of a
older
son.
kid, and they can climb.
I was going to
Say
say, I would say it depends on the weight of the implement that I'm swinging.
Hand to hand. Well, we'll do weapons next, but hand to hand.
More than 10, I think, or more than 5, I think. I'm not sure. It gets harder the further up you go because numbers play a huge role in this.
And taking one of the kids and swinging the kid as a weapon does not count as a weapon in this scenario.
I was going to say, it's like, I'm pretty sure I could take out multiple 5-year-olds just by picking one up and throwing it at the others.
Yeah.
But it does depend on if they're attacking all at once, or if it's one at a time, or what the deal is.
Trick is you got to slow them down so you can bottleneck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Get yourself in a good position so that they're coming at you like one or two at a time.
Yeah, just stand in a doorway.
Yeah, they don't know how to work those.
Yeah, the amount of 5-year-olds I've seen try to go through a doorway at the same time and both get stuck.
And like at that point, they're just like at basically the right level for face stomping.
All right, for
or
legal
like a
reasons, we're talking about puppets.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, so, well, their heads are at a good height for, like, just knees to the face.
Not true.
Yeah, but if
So
they're
Muay Thai
determined,
skills.
like it'll take them a long. If it's hand to hand, it'll take them a long time to take you down. But if they have enough numbers, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, well, one little fuck up, and then they're just covering you. So.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, depending upon how brutal you are, though, you might not even have to fight all of them. Their morale might break after a moment.
We're talking like mind-controlled toddlers.
Yeah, we're talking about, like, infected with rage 28 days later.
Okay, you didn't specify that, though.
I'm going there
It
now.
specifies now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're like little rabid fuckers, then yeah, that's a bit of a different scenario. But
I think 10.
I'm glad you're never going to be a parent too, Crab.
Yeah, I think we're all on board with that.
so yeah,
No one disagrees, Crab.
talking about eels in the butt and moving on to child violence.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I think 10's my max. Depending on the
Which one are we
scenario.
going to now?
Oh, I don't know. We can do.
I can just finish this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and finish that.
The doctor who conducted the operation said that the patient could have lost his life as the bacteria in the large intestine may cause hemolysis, when it reaches the abdominal cavity. This is not the first time that someone inserted an eel into their rectum to cure their constipation issues. Last year, another man who was in his mid-50s from South China's Guangdong province suffered severe sepsis, septic shock, and was unable to communicate coherently after he inserted a 15-inch eel into his rectum. He was rushed to the Dongguan Huangjiang Hospital, where a CT scan revealed that an Asian swamp eel...
You know,
Dude.
I thought you were being racist until I saw how it was spelt, and I'm like, okay, never mind. I thought you were just throwing random sounds out there.
No.
Okay, never mind. No, he was actually trying to pronounce.
An Asian swamp eel? Dude, you don't want anything from a swamp anywhere near your... You know, we're just not going to go there.
You don't want it near your taint or any related area.
The doctors conducted an emergency surgery to remove the eel, which was intact but dead by the time it was extracted. It was only after surgery, when we were inquiring after his medical history, that he told us he used the eel to cure his constipation. He inserted up his anus into his rectum, Dr. Lee had said.
Way to go!
What the fuck do you think it's gonna do?
Swim
You think the
around and
eels
churn
eat
up the
poop?
shit.
Yeah, it's an old folklore remedy, you know.
Yeah, it swims around and churns up the shit.
Yeah. Breaks it up.
They see it mix up the dirt in water all the time, so they figure, hey, it's gonna clear out my asshole.
If you have constipation issues, eat more fucking vegetables. It's not hard.
Get more fiber. Or do like normal people do and shove a broomstick up there.
Or a light bulb.
If you had to go with something tube-shaped, like enema, that would have been a much better option.
You can't just find enemas laying around. There's an eel right there.
He was just laying there. What the fuck else was I supposed to do with it? This is why you don't take medical advice from Japanese cartoons.
Hey, these are Chinese. Come on.
Yeah, the Chinese hate the Japanese.
Yeah.
Not without good reason, but
Didn't we do a full breakdown on the on Asian racism between each other one time?
yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah.
How nobody hates each other more than Asians hate other Asians.
Yeah.
Except maybe South Americans in and amongst themselves.
Well, that's mainly the rest of South America hating Brazil because they fucking speak Portuguese instead of Spanish.
Mm.
Yeah, but then look at Venezuela and Chile, and they all El Salvador. They all hate each other too.
Well, everybody hates Venezuela because Venezuela's shit.
Venezuela isn't real communism, man.
We're getting off topic.
Since when is that a bad thing?
What about the Indians, Dina? What did they do to you?
Oh, Indians and Pakistanis?
Yeah, and are you talking about? Are you talking about?
They're still technically Asian.
Yeah, Africans. Basically, Africans in general.
Yeah,
that is
like,
not a
long way
skin
from
color
India.
determination either. That is just literally everyone in Africa
I was gonna
hates
say,
everyone else in Africa.
I was going to say, Crab, you're like, the Africans have been indiscriminately killing each other way before those religions got there.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's
No, that's casteist, not necessarily racist.
yeah, that's a class system, not racism. That's you're dirty and poor. I'm going to spit on you because you're in my way. It's very
You're not with my
because,
time. You need to move out of my way. You are not with my time.
Mhm.
Because India, in many ways, like some of its surrounding neighbors, has not moved on with the times.
Yeah,
But
PewDiePie
they're
highlighted it in the
diverse
theme
and
song that
cultural. Yeah, exactly, Becca. It's culture. It's caste, not race. They're all Indian.
I said, we're not going to get into it because I hate that fucking argument.
we all do. That's why we're mocking it right now.
Like, oh, it's their culture. It's like, you don't listen to yourself when you talk, do you?
Well, if that's the case, then my culture can be whatever the fuck I want it to be. And you're making fun of it because it's not their culture. So fuck off! Fuck off right now!
It's a platypus.
Oh, apparently Steve came back to Blue's Clues after all his Black Ops in Afghan.
Yeah, I did see those memes. It's like, of course course he came back right after the Afghanistan war ended. He didn't go to college. That was a farce.
Oh no, it started with college, and then he got
But to
hooked
get
on blow.
college, but to go to college, he joined the military.
Yeah,
One thing led to another, and
and now he's an operator.
yeah,
What?
Hmm.
Do you know what
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I have no idea.
No,
Mickey, no,
he wasn't a tweaker. He was in a punk band before
yeah,
he
he
did Blues
well,
Clues.
he left the show because he was starting to go bald, and he didn't want the kids to see him go bald, so that's why he left. That's the actual reason. And then he just went off and continued making music like he wanted to. Yeah,
Or so
but
his
the
cover
real
story
reason
says.
why he left.
He was actually doing black ops shit in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Yeah, he just got home after 20 years.
He's the one who actually killed Bin Laden, but they gave SEAL Team 6 the credit.
Yeah, well, they were just his backup, you know.
Yeah, they were just there to make sure that they didn't that Osama didn't actually know the threat was coming from that direction, not from the
Yeah,
actual
they-
sound of
well,
the
they-
helicopters.
They showed
Also,
up so
they
that his
needed a
cover
cover
wouldn't be
story.
blown.
Yeah, they also needed a cover story, exactly. So
Hey, like,
having
possible
to detonate
deniability.
a top secret aircraft was a small price for them to pay in exchange for keeping Blue's Clues safe.
Yeah, Mickey, he just looks ill because of what he's wearing. He's just a scrawny dude that has been making music for the last
he-
20 years.
He
That's it.
was never a big guy.
Yeah.
Blue had the clues to Osama.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We just didn't get it.
So sick of the
Fucker.
As long as it's
damn it.
as long as it's not that one.
Yeah, Mickey, he probably made it at home. And he probably smokes weed nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Also, again, he's in a punk band. Punks aren't known for looking the most presentable.
Oppression? Are you oppressing him, Mickey?
She meant impression.
Oh, I know.
That was a nice little message from Steve. Glad to see he's back. Welcome back, War Hero. Do you think
Salute you,
Steve
sir.
is valid to actually do Stolen Valor at this point? Since everybody's stealing it for him.
Well, I mean, he's probably not actually out. This was just another cover story. He's back, and he wanted to, back in the States for like a week, and he wanted people to think, oh, he's still here before they send him to Iran.
Yeah. Fair point.
Indeed.
I mean, there's a reason he always wears those long sleeves. He gets a new tattoo for every kill.
Oh, okay. We're going the Mr. Rogers route with this.
Mr. Rogers never had a sleeve.
How do you know? He always wore sweaters.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Oh, I'm sorry he touched you, didn't he?
He touched
Mr.
me
Rogers
right
was
here.
a fucking saint.
He touched me right here, right in my soul.
God damn, I miss Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Well, I'm depressed.
Yeah. I'm glad Tom Hanks was around to play him in the biop.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still need to see that.
So,
Save it for when you want to cry.
yeah. So what are we watching next? I'm watching. Fucking hell. What are we reading next? Something upbeat or that's gonna piss off, sir. Because pissed off is better than sad.
Oh, if you want to do pissed off, we'll do this one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think I know who needs to read this one.
Me? You?
No, not me.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was planning on it. I haven't read one yet. So,
Yeah, I've kind of been taking over the show for the first part.
yeah,
Oh
it's
no.
fun.
We're keeping Jables out of
Rutgers-
the limelight.
Rutgers bars unvaccinated student from attending virtual classes.
This is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Now, we're not going to get all political about whether or not to get vaccinated or anything like that. We're pointing out the idiocy with this whole thing. Just throwing that out there at the top, everybody. A New Jersey student has said he is barred from taking classes at Rutgers University because he has not been vaccinated, even though he is only studying virtually from home.
Okay, so immediately, New Jersey. There's your answer.
Yeah. Logan Holler, 22, told NJ.com that he largely ignored the school's COVID mandate because all my classes were remote from his Sandy Stone home, some 70 miles from Rutgers campus in New Brunswick.
70 miles.
Yeah. But he was-
70.
But he
Well,
was
you know,
locked out of his-
COVID can be transferred through the internet now. You can catch it from someone on the internet.
You guys remember that old meme about be safe on the internet, and it was like it was a phone cable with a condom over it about to plug into a laptop?
I
remember
remember that.
Yeah, that's like a 2001 meme. Yeah.
You know, back before Jables knew what a condom was.
That's how I learned about condoms.
Okay, fine. At the dawn of when Jables knew what condoms were.
Yeah. But he was locked out of his Rutgers email and related accounts when he went to pay his tuition at the end of last month and was told that he needed to be vaccinated, even though he has no plans to attend in person. Holler has now been forced to miss classes that started September 1st and has been warned it could be weeks before a decision is reached on his application for an exemption to the vaccine mandate, he said.
That's fucking
Why?
horseshit.
Fucking sue the school.
They can't fucking do that.
They can. It's called bureaucracy and why administration fees have amplified the tuition costs of schools.
It's
Yeah.
like, you need to be
This is
vaccinated.
true.
It's like, I'm not actually coming to the campus.
Yeah, I'm chilling at home with Ma and Pa, probably.
You won't even know if I'm wearing pants.
Yeah. I'll probably have to transfer to a different university, Holler told NJ.com, saying he knows of at least one other student in the same position. I find it concerning for the vaccine to be pushed by the university rather than my doctor, he told the outlet. Whatever. If someone wants to be vaccinated, that's fine with me, but I don't think they should be pushed, he insisted, saying he doesn't find COVID to be scary. Yeah, nobody... I've heard some horror stories from some college students. Like throwing COVID parties, everybody with COVID just come and party. and then people show up without COVID. It's just everybody's infected with COVID and doing Jello shots out of a bowl with the same spoon.
That's worse
Don't do
for
that.
more reasons than just COVID.
Yeah, the flu season's coming up, guys. Come on.
Also, like, my dude, you know, like the whole arguments, like not finding it to be scary because you're like, oh, I'm healthy and I'm not in an at-risk age. This virus doesn't give a shit. This has been proven at this point.
I don't even care about this point. Everybody's choice is their own choice. It's just it's frustrating.
I'm just saying that argumentation is poor. Is all.
I'd say it's played out. I wouldn't say it's necessarily poor.
It is what it is. Let's not get too much into the coronavirus. We're here to ignore the world's problems.
That's it. The university is the one trying to make it a political issue here, which they really fucking shouldn't.
No. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this article. Because it just goes into like his stepdad who was vaccinated is like, I believe in science, I believe in vaccines, but I'm highly confident COVID-19 and variants do not travel through computer monitors by taking online classes, Williams told NJ.com. He chose to remove himself from an on-campus experience so he would not need to be vaccinated, Williams said. Yeah, if you're not going to get vaccinated, he's doing the exact right thing.
Yeah. And they're fucking
you have rules
that
you have rules that it can't be on campus. I'll do the virtual learning. I don't care. I don't want to get vaccinated, so I'll do the virtual learning. Right steps.
Also, this is just bizarre from like a standpoint of knowing how universities operate. It's like he was giving you money.
Yeah.
And you told him to fuck off.
No,
he's already given them his money. They already have it.
Not for this semester. He got locked out of his accounts when he went to go pay his tuition. He never actually paid it.
So they didn't even get the money first. They really fucked this one up.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they totally fucked this up.
Yeah, he found out he was locked out for not being vaccinated when he went to go pay his tuition.
I mean, goddamn, guys, we all know that universities are a scam at this point, but you didn't have to be that fucking transparent about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and this is a senior year of college. He's already been going there 3 years. Just let him fucking finish.
Yeah, this just gets dumber the more this goes on.
Honestly, don't go to college, go to a trade school. Unless you want to be like a doctor or something along those lines that does require a fair amount of training and book learning.
Universities are for very specialized shit at this point.
Yeah. Like feminist basket weaving.
I knew you were going to say that.
If you have the means and want to just further your general education, though, like, go ahead, go to college, whatever. If you have the means. But if you're looking to go to college to get a good job, trade school, do that. They're begging for people all over the country.
If it's just for a good job, yeah, trade school is probably your better bet. If it's because you want to become a doctor or an optometrist, or you actually do want to become a mathematician and be a professor of mathematics at a university, because there's not much else I can think of that degree would actually help you be. Then you would want to go to college.
Yeah, so let's take welding, for example. My brother told me this story of something that happened to him. He got into welding, and he got sent to Japan to do some welding, because he does, like, government contracts and stuff. They sent him there for 3 weeks. He's going to be there for the 3 weeks, period. He just worked his ass off, finished all of his work in 1 week, and was getting paid to pretty much just party in Japan for 2 weeks. Plus a per diem. Plus, since he was out of the country, he was being paid around the clock.
Oh my
Keep in mind, that's not your most common thing. That's not a guaranteed situation.
No,
That's an
that
example
will
of something
probably,
that can happen.
Unless you get into working, like he works on a naval shipyard, so like he's an exception to the standard. But yeah.
The
But
last
that's
part of
something
this
that
article
can
pisses me
happen.
off.
Which one? Which part?
When they're talking to the spokeswoman.
Rutgers spokeswoman Dory Devlin insisted that the university has provided comprehensive information and direction to students to meet vaccine requirements through several communication channels. Doesn't matter, he's at home.
No, like, listen to what she fucking says, like the last fucking paragraph.
Devlin told the site that staff continue to work helping students apply for waiver requests for medical or religious reasons, while conceding they should expect a 2 to 4 week turnaround, during which time they will not have access to university systems. Once it is processed and verified, students are allowed to access university system. Yeah.
Why does he need a vaccine waiver for online classes, you stupid bitch?
Oh, she's making the claim that he has classes that are fully remote, but some students are attending on campus. Therefore, he gets punished because someone's on campus.
That's it. What kind of fucking brain dead logic is that?
We're talking colleges, remember?
Yeah. Which, no, we're talking college administration.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even talking teachers at this point. We're talking about administration, which is the main rise for college tuition.
And yes, Crab, law school is one of those examples of where you probably should go to school for. Technically, if you can pass the bar, you're fine, but you're not fine.
You should go to law school because they'll actually prepare you and do like court scenarios and stuff and teach you like court etiquette so you don't get in trouble and you don't end up being held in contempt and things like that. They'll be better about teaching you the nuances of
That's
court.
not an unfair assessment, Becca. She may not be a bitch. She's just the mouthpiece for the system that is a bitch.
Yeah.
Also, Dina, like, skirting the subject. She didn't skirt the subject. She tripped over her own shoes and fell down the stairs.
Yeah, she may not be a bitch, but she's certainly spouting shit.
She's a spinster. Have you ever seen Thank You for Smoking? That's what she's doing.
It's been a while.
That's giving her way too much credit.
I recommend Rimshee watch that movie again. It holds up.
Wouldn't surprise me if it did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
special.
That's absolute trash.
Yeah. That's complete fucking horseshit.
How about we switch this around and talk about Florida Man being cool? If we haven't talked about this already.
Nope, I don't think we have.
Yeah, we
I
did.
feel like we have. Okay.
We did.
Yeah, I don't remember it. Oh no, I thought you guys were talking about
No, not
I
the
thought you guys were talking
thing.
about the alligator story.
No, well.
Oh wait, that was in Utah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Why do we have so many stories of things getting stuck in other things?
Right now we're going through the backlog. There's a lot.
Man rushed to ER with beans in his peen.
I feel like the title's no longer accurate at this point.
By the way, I like the title.
They're learning? Clearly not.
No, man rushed to ER with beans in his peen.
Oh
Good
god.
title. That title's
Oh,
good.
that's
The title
great.
for their learning. No, we already covered that one. We're good.
That was the birds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the birds.
Oh,
A 30
What?
A 30-year-old Michigan man headed to the ER after realizing the beans were stuck.
Okay, so when inserting kidney beans into one's urethra, you've already made a mistake.
Do you love surprises? I love surprises. I'm opening my mailbox to find a generous TJ Maxx coupon. I love when my nosy neighbor brings me a scone because he baked too many and wanted to peer inside my apartment. I love walking down to the street and hearing a man scream in agony because he's crammed 6 kidney beans up his urethra. Ah, life's little miracles. That has got to be one of the best opening paragraphs we've read.
That was impressive. I really like that. The takeout bonus points already. But again, I just have to stress how like you realize how fucking big kidney beans are, right?
Well, you take it, you turn it sideways so the thin part goes in.
No, that's
And
not
then
how
once
that
it's
works.
in there, it rotates so that the long part, the wide part is stuck.
No.
Yeah, no, you kind of gotta like hook it in and shift it.
This
You know,
is
'cause
something.
it's got that nice curve to it. So you just sort of
Okay,
take the end of it and you hook it in right at the edge, and then you just
no, like
shoot
Vin
it,
Pear.
shoot it.
Vin Pear is bringing up exactly what I'm trying to drive towards. This dude has been preparing for this.
Yeah,
This guy's urethra is so loose at this point that it would make your average whore envious.
Oh,
is he
have you
trying to turn
ever
his dick into a Pez dispenser?
have you ever seen that video of the guy making a sounding rod? Like whether or not
Making
he's
it?
actually like he's a blacksmith and oh god, it's a joke thing. I'll see if I can find it later.
If the
Yeah,
okay, but if the beans are cooked, that's an even worse idea.
that means he was extra loose because they're soft.
Because like if they break up, now you just got bean goop in your. Oh god.
Squeeze out a nice bean paste all over a nice taco.
God damn it! A bitch.
It was like a 15-second or 30-second video, something like that.
Oh my god. Beck, you're not helping.
It's kind of like refried beans, but you know,
Oh god.
it's just
if it was
just-
pinto beans, then yeah.
just
Fuck.
just turned his dick into a squeezed tube of bean. Here, hold on. I have Nick's reaction to me saying that.
Fuck you, Jables.
Oh.
Hmm.
Shit.
All right.
Beck, stop.
Comments.
Oh, this article's gonna be the death of us.
Wouldn't be the
Maybe.
first time.
Well, wait, who wrote this? Lillian Stone, you're doing great so far.
Yes. Fantastic journalism, my dear.
I was reading this, wasn't I?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you were.
It's been so long since we started it, I couldn't remember. Anyway, the aforementioned bean-filled urethra belonged to a 30-year-old Michigan man who, per the Daily Mail, inserted the beans for, sex stuff. At first, I wondered if he just needed some additional storage space. Perhaps he had already stuffed his pockets with beans and don't exactly 6'4" to a picnic or something.
Wait, keep going, it gets better.
But no, these were definitely sexy beans. Use your imagination.
Oh, bravo,
damn.
bro. Oh,
I'm
man.
starting to wonder if this is satire.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
It's so well written, though.
No, it's definitely not the way that she's describing what happens next.
The Daily Mail explains that the man was initially planning to express the beans via natural emission. I'm not going to spell out the kind of natural emission the man was referring to, but I'll give you a hint. It's not pee. When natural emission failed, the man tried to pluck the beans out using tweezers.
Bad idea.
When that failed, he went to the hospital. There he confessed that he was a fairly experienced bean inserter, but had never attempted to utilize this many beans.
Oh god.
Well, I'm now following Lillian Stone on Twitter. She's great.
The man's doctor wrote about the incident in the journal Urology Case Reports, in a report that is quite literally titled, Beans in the Wrong Stock. A case of urethral foreign bodies.
Even the doctor has a sense of humor. Oh god.
Everybody, here's a link to her Twitter. Give her a follow. She has great tweets too.
Followed. In the report, the doctors explain that urologists managed to remove one bean manually, extracting the remaining 5 beans surgically, including one that had made it into his bladder.
Yeah, because kidney beans are huge.
It's trying to get up to the kidney. It's trying to get to its kind. Doctors wrote there was minimal trauma to the man's urethra, and the patient was discharged on the same day. I'm looking forward to the upcoming made-for-TV film, Fantastic Beans and Where to Find Them.
Fucking great.
That would
Lillian
not surprise
Stone.
me if that's true, Crab.
Lillian Stone, just congratulations on the takeout. Food is delicious.
No, she's a headline contributor, so she writes headlines for Onion articles.
Okay, so the takeout is apparently all about food,
Yeah.
which
I think-
disqualifies.
Kidney beans are food.
Next, it'll be pinto beans.
Ah,
Get full car beans in there.
This might be satire.
What makes you say that?
Because it's related to the same people who brought the AV Club and the Onion. But the AV
Yeah.
Club isn't necessarily satire.
Either way, this is gold.
yeah, I still had a good time.
I mean,
the thing is, like, it's believable enough.
in the discussion section,
As
a former
this one
imaging
is real.
X-ray.
This one's real. I found a New York Post article, Times Now News, Daily Mail. Yeah, there's other articles about it. It's not just satire.
Also, in the discussion section, as a former imaging X-ray tech, I can attest to the variety of weirdness of objects that people will shove up their bodily orifices for purposes of sexual gratification. The wildest story I heard came from our local county coroner at a presentation on forensic imaging. A guy was found dead in his garage with his pants around his ankles. Homicide? Accident? Suicide? The deceased didn't have the arrhythmia seen in carbon monoxide poisoning. X-rays showed 2 small metal spheres in his urethra. Investigators remembered seeing a small battery charger by the body. They put 2 and 2 together and concluded that the guy was using the charger on the metal balls to give himself a thrill, and he accidentally electrocuted himself. At least he went out doing something he enjoyed.
So, for anyone curious about Vimper's comment in the chat, my research shows that your average kidney bean is 1.7 centimeters long. Times that by 6 and convert to inches, and we have a length of just over 4 inches.
Yeah.
Which is, depending on the state, slightly above average for flaccid, below average for erect.
I'm thinking he was at least chubbed up.
Yeah.
Semi-stiffy.
Because if you're fully
I'm
stiff,
thinking-
you don't have the flexibility for that kind of. At least I would.
Yeah,
hope
I'm thinking quarter chub because he had to be like squeezing him down. Oh, and, hey,
also,
Ward.
we have to take into account that like one of them entered his bladder, so that's quite a ways down the line.
Yeah. Well, not really. Sometimes your body just sucks things up.
Yeah,
You know, that's how people get light bulbs stuck in their ass.
that's why suppositories work.
Yeah.
And for some people, butt stuff is fun stuff.
Butt stuff is fun
Yeah.
stuff for most people. You just haven't tried it yet.
That stuff is generally safer than this.
Yeah. Remember, people, go slow. Use lube.
Or just not put kidney beans in your dick.
Yeah,
That too.
don't put
But
any beans in your dick. No,
I'm
here's
still
what you
thinking
do.
He was prepping.
You-
He was prepping to make himself a Pez dispenser. I swear.
Yeah.
Hey, my sweetie, you want some beans? Poop, 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 poop. That's my pickup line. You love it. Why am I all of a sudden
restraining
grossed out
order.
by the exact thing I just said? Probably because I
Carmen's
don't.
a bitch.
Probably because I don't think about things before I say them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? You think?
You're sleep deprived, also. Yeah, so everybody follow Lillian Stone. She's great.
Yeah. Yeah, we needed that.
That was horrendous, and I want to see more of her writing.
Oh, you can do that.
Hey,
Well,
welcome to the show, Real Weird Art.
Yeah, Rimshee, I'll send you a link. All of our articles on this website are listed there.
I couldn't agree more, Real Weird. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Red Royals
Hey, Red
89
Royals.
subscribed to Tier 1. 4 months now.
Hey, thanks, Red.
And I already ate all the crayons. You're a bit too late.
Yeah. Yeah, they came out with a new flavor like a month ago, so. Did you not see that? Crayola invented a new color
Flavor.
for their crayons?
Flavor.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Invented, you say.
It's okay. It's fine.
Not as good as when they still called the peach ones flesh.
Because they're not peach. Peach is not the color of human flesh.
Close enough.
Flesh is the color of human flesh.
Yeah, have you ever cut open in person? It's a lot of reds and whites.
Just say, like, I still don't to this day. I still don't understand like that specific name change. It's like okay, this crayon doesn't look like any peach I've ever seen.
Yeah, the name change was because
I know what the name change is for, Jables. I'm just saying that they could have changed it to something else.
yeah, Caucasian. What? Brown exists.
It's color Asian.
Oh, you know what would have been would have been fucking hilarious is if they named that flesh color just white.
No, white man. Oh, but then it's sexist. Oh, darn.
White peepo.
Whitey.
White identifying person.
Whitey.
Might as well just call it honky at that point.
Yeah,
Cracker color.
Crowd's got it.
Color. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
Cracker.
Hespeen. You know, we're talking about Crayola crayons. I don't know what color to draw this guy.
How do you feel about Rose Art?
Rose,
Knock
like
off.
the brand?
No, the crank.
Yeah.
The
other
flavor's
company that
just
makes
not
crayons.
there. Honky is
Okay.
another good option.
I said that, but okay. Now I'm curious.
Hold on. Or just sent me a funny joke. A diner in the USA just got in trouble for having a KKK element. It was made with whites only. I like it, Ward.
It's pretty good. Okay, so you're the connoisseur of crayons here, MJ.
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion on oil pastels?
Bland and oily.
Fair enough. Don't have that waxy texture, I'm guessing.
It's just not right. The consistency's not there. And it binds inside your intestines. You don't get those nice, smooth poops. Because that's the real reasons Marines started eating crayons. It really pushes out the MREs, which otherwise are going to be stuck in there for a week.
So what you're saying is that our Chinese friends should have eaten crayons.
Yep.
See, the more you know, people.
But that's why but that's how it started. Now it's all about the flavor.
It's like going down a metal slide on a piece of wax paper when you're a kid.
Ooh, do the scented ones taste better?
Well, considering scent is tied to taste, yeah. But it's more that it has more of a strong flavor than it has a better flavor.
Mm. It's like the difference between just like fudge and chocolate.
Yeah. We're getting into the weeds on this one.
No, I
We've
like it.
been in the fucking weeds, dude. We're in the fucking bayou.
We've always been in the weeds. We've never not been in the weeds. What the fuck are you talking about? We've been in the weeds for 3 years.
It's not wrong. No, the gum in the MREs is just gum.
Yeah, that's what the chocolate and the MREs
fair.
were for.
No,
If you wanna
actually,
get serious.
it used to be the gum, like, oh, you chew it and you swallow it and it comes out your ass, but in reality, it never did the job. Besides, it's a lot more fun having your crap come out already wrapped in a Crayola paper wrapper.
Oh, so you swallow them whole.
No, you don't swallow them whole. But somehow, in basic, your body learns to just reconstruct that outer layer out of all the different
Okay,
crayons
it's
you've
like-
eaten.
So your intestines pretty much learn the tying a knot in a cherry stem with your tongue,
Yeah, pretty much.
sort of thing. Yeah, okay.
Who the
And
fuck
this
is this
You-
boss?
Wait, so wait, if I gave a Marine a bunch of marijuana and a blunt wrap and they just ate it, it would come out a perfect blunt?
Maybe. Sometimes. Depends
I'm
on the
just saying.
Marine. But you
This is
wouldn't
how-
want to smoke it after.
I'm just saying, people, this is how Star Trek came up with replicator technology.
Yeah.
Marine anal cavities, that's right. Early replicators tasted like shit too, so you know, all the same thing.
Patron saints of the weeds.
Yeah. Yeah. Has nobody caught on that the initials for the show are LSD? Nobody? All right.
That's a little bit different, Ward, but
Well,
It's not that
'cause
much different.
Those beans, once they're eaten, and then they get shit out whole, and then they're
Yeah, because
actually,
the cats
and then they're
can't
actually
properly
peeled.
digest them.
and then they're actually peeled, and the actual beans are still inside. So it's
Yeah.
But
completely-
they're altered by the digestive juices.
yeah.
They ferment inside the cat, is what happens.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you get a blunt out of a Marine's ass, it's gonna be digested weed, not whole weed bean. Wrapped in a
Weed
wrapper.
Weed bean. That sounds like a brand of infused coffee.
No,
It
that
does.
sounds like that sounds like edible. That sounds like jelly beans that are edibles.
Fair.
Don't anyone take that idea. Jables, we need to go into business together.
Copyright right now. Trademark. Weed beans.
Fucking jelly belly.
Decorama, that's
co-ops
up to the person that has. That's up to the person that has the beans.
We do not suggest the end user shove weed beans up their dick, but we
Although-
don't discriminate.
Although goes back to my whole Pez dispenser thing. That'd be a really fun Pez dispenser.
I mean, your average jelly bean is smaller than a kidney bean, so.
But kidney beans are like they're not as fat round.
I mean, like,
Yeah, they're kind of flat, but wide, and then wider in the other direction.
if your reefer can accommodate the width of a kidney bean to begin with, it can probably accommodate it either direction.
No. I'm looking at the pictures of the kidney beans right now. No. You put it in lengthwise, widthwise, you're gonna have a bad time.
Okay, so like Ward, I don't lump Jelly Belly in with average jelly beans. There's a
No, there's a
difference in
huge
quality
difference.
standard.
Huge difference.
Jelly Belly is actually one of my favorite candies.
Yeah, I don't get them because they make me fat. But I love them.
So what's your favorite flavor?
I always really liked the watermelon.
Watermelon's a good choice. Did you know that the blueberry flavor
Also
was...
root beer. Watermelon and root beer. Not together, but those are my two favorites.
Did you know that the blueberry bean was actually created for Ronald Reagan's inauguration party?
Did not know that.
What, they didn't have a blue jelly bean?
No.
Wow.
So they made blueberry specifically for that occasion because he was such a big fan.
And in the process, they could go ahead and use the vanilla, the apple, or the raspberry, whatever red cherry, whatever red Jelly Belly they had.
I'm thinking it
now-
was probably the very cherry because of just how bright red that bean is.
Yeah, you're probably right. They probably went with vanilla bean, very cherry, and the new blueberry to make up the red, white, and blue. They should sell that as a combo.
I'm thinking the white might have been the coconut because their
That's also true.
Their French vanilla
also
has like the little spots on it.
Well,
Yeah,
and so does
you-
their buttered popcorn's the same.
No, buttered
Okay,
popcorn
so-
has splashes of yellow.
Yeah, it's got yellow splotches on it.
Yeah.
Buttered
Also, Crab,
popcorn-
candy... Hold on, wait 1 second. Crab, candy has too much sugar. We're talking jelly beans. You grab like 2. And then you go on your way.
Not with Jelly Bellies.
Not with jelly
Yeah.
bellies.
You sit
But,
there, like you take a handful and you eat each one individually, unless you know the flavor combinations.
Yeah, but jelly bellies still don't have that much sugar compared to other candy. I don't think.
I actually have them. I have a canister of them right here.
How convenient.
Let's see. Serving size 35 pieces. And 35 Jelly Bellies is 28 grams of sugar.
That's 35 pieces. So I'd be having like less than 10 grams because I'd probably eat like 10 of them.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Weed beans from a Marine's ass. What the fuck, Crab? You and your clips.
Yeah, what I was gonna say was that like the buttered popcorn one, I can take or leave. The caramel corn Jelly Belly though, oh, those are good.
Oh, we recently picked up like a 7-pack of different candied popcorns from Costco. One of them is just vanilla corn, and it's vanilla bean corn, and it's like a candy corn, but they all sound pretty good. One's a snickerdoodle popcorn.
Big on
Oh.
snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles are fucking fantastic. That's why we got it.
It's just a
Um,
sugar cookie with cinnamon.
You know what's really good?
Yeah, but cinnamon
Ginger cookies.
really pulls a lot of weight in a lot of desserts.
Yeah,
Ginger
snickerdoodle's
cookies
just
are
the one where it does
fucking
it for me.
amazing.
Oh yeah, especially like ginger snaps. Nice crunch.
Oh, I really like the ones that are nice and soft. They're not ginger snaps. They're straight up soft ginger cookies, but it's so much ginger that it almost burns, and it's such a nice burny feeling.
You know, another nice one is I haven't had them in a while and I can't remember what they're called, but they're like an anise flavored cookie.
A what?
Anise. It's Its flavor profile is fairly similar to licorice.
Oh, I'm not a huge fan of black licorice.
I like this stuff.
I think that is probably my least favorite jelly bean. Like, most of the others I can choke through, but black licorice, no, can't do it.
Least favorite Jelly Belly. That's an interesting question, actually.
Mine would have to be dirt.
That's a
We're not
birdie
talking
bots
about-
bean. That doesn't.
Yeah, we're not
count.
talking about
They
that.
don't just do it for birdie bots anymore. They lost the licensing. Now it's just an actual jelly belly that you get with they have a whole game where you spin the wheel and they have jelly bellies that look almost identical.
Yeah, it's called Bean
And you see-
Boozled.
Yeah, Bean Boozled.
Yeah. That's something very
Surprising-
different. It's not jelly beans.
Surprisingly enough, I hate coffee in real life, but like the cappuccino Jelly Belly, I actually really like.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I kind of have a similar hate for coffee, but I also actually really like chocolate-covered coffee beans.
I get it. Brainwash sent me some chocolate covered coffee beans from Brazil. Those were fucking awesome. That's all I'm gonna say about them. Those were great. I haven't had another chocolate covered coffee bean since. And it's I'm scared to try another one because I don't think it's going to be as good. Yeah, Ward, we definitely need to catch up soon.
You know, actually, I used to completely avoid chocolate-covered coffee beans, but in boot camp, you kind of stop worrying about some of those things. This is where I started actually enjoying chocolate-covered coffee beans.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with, like, off the top of my head, probably cantaloupe. Because cantaloupe I found is probably one of the more bland Jelly Belly flavors.
Yeah. It's one of the more bland melons.
Yeah, I much prefer honeydews myself. Hi, Ward.
Yeah, have a good one, Ward. I'll talk to you later. Hopefully. Hopefully sooner than later.
We ended up talking about food again, and Canuck's not here to bitch about it.
That's his own damn fault.
Does candy count as food?
I mean, it's edible.
We'll save that for next week. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're now going to be starting a raid for the Laughing Scoundrel podcast, which I guess I'll be on. And I'll be showcasing my brand new shirt. Everybody, have a good night. Go to the raid. Give Nick some love. And we will see you next week. 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, 7:30
Rating now.
Late.
Later.